The South Devon and Tavistock Railway opened in June 1859. It ran between the Exeter to Plymouth main line at Tavistock Junction near Marsh Mills, just over 12 miles to a point just northeast of this bridge on Pixon Lane in Tavistock. Apart from the bridge, very little remains of the railway here. To the southwest, this industrial unit has been built over the track. Interestingly, it has a historic transport connection, being the home of the Roby Trust. It's a charity dedicated to the preservation, restoration, operation and display of steam vehicles and other historic engines, especially items manufactured by Roby & Co of Lincoln. The railway line from Plymouth terminated here on the site of the doctor's surgery. There was a large train shed spanning 3 tracks and 2 platforms. The police and fire station have been built where the goods yard used to be. In June 1865 the line was extended northwards to Lydford and then to Launceston. It ran across Whitchurch Road and through what's now the Abbey car park. The track was originally broad gauge and ran parallel to what's now the A386, crossing Mount Tavy Road and the river here. From 1876 the line through here from Launceston to Plymouth became part of the Great Western Railway and was shared by the London and South Western trains from London Waterloo for a while until the LSWR built its own line, and we'll see more of that later on. The GWR line towards Lydford ran between the A386 and the River Tavy, where these houses have been built today. It ran under the Oakhampton Road at Harford Bridge and then on towards the station at Mary Tavy and Blackdown. The station is about half a mile from both villages and was originally known as just Mary Tavy. It was renamed in 1906. A passing loop was provided, but this was removed in 1892, leaving just one platform in use. From here to Lydford there was another railway running parallel to the GWR. Here on Burn Lane there are 2 bridges. The first takes the London and South Western Railway's Waterloo to Plymouth line under the road. It was built and opened in 1890. The second and older bridge is the GWR line. The London and South Western had arrived at Lydford from Oakhampton in 1876 and for 14 years had shared the GWR line towards Tavistock and Plymouth. This meant that it had to be mixed gauge to accommodate the standard gauge LSWR rolling stock. And so through the overgrown cutting to Lydford, where the 2 companies shared a station from 1914. The last passenger service on the GWR line to Plymouth ran on the 29th of December 1962, getting trapped in the snow on the way.